Hey there, I have a question for you. Have you ever just woke up one day and all of a sudden you're sitting there like, who am I? Who am I? What am I doing? What life am I in? How did I get here? How did the past 50 years go by so fast? And it just like a flash. What happened? Man, you are not alone, my friend. You are not alone. There are so many people right now sitting in those shoes. And we wonder, like, why do we show up like feeling flatlined? Like, why do we wake up going, hey, I've got a great life. I've got a car, I've got a family, I've got a house, I've got money, I can buy groceries. And why do I feel so incredibly unfulfilled? Like, what is happening to where I just feel like, is this it? Is this all there is? Is this like my life? Not that it's bad. I don't want to complain. I'm still a little grateful. However, is there more, right? That's the question. Is there more? I woke up like that. That's where I was not that long ago. I was I had a decent life, right? I had zero reason to complain. It seemingly my life was amazing in comparison to a lot of other folks, right? But is that really what we're here to do? Compare our lives to anybody else's? No, except we get caught up in doing exactly that, right? It's like, do I have the things? What are the things? Like a house, a car, a job, 1.2 kids, a spouse, significant other, friends. Those are the things, right? Think about what that really means to you, right? Not to the rest of the world, to you. What does that really mean to you? What are the things that really sink deep into your soul that matter to you? Because it's going to be greatly different than anybody else. All right. Everybody has different things, I guess is probably, for lack of a better word, to call it. But what is it that really gets you in the gut? What is it that fires you up? When you know your energy, right? I'm going to help. This workshop on Saturday that I'm doing is going to really help people understand energy and understand the different energy levels and help you understand how it is that you show up in different energy levels depending on what's happening. But you realize this already, okay? So you already know that when you get up and you go to work, if you're still working, or you can flash back to when you were, your energy level likely was very different than when you were on the weekend spending time with your family. So, and then you've got some friends in your world that your energy shifts when you're with them, right? There's some people that just really bring you up and you're just like always in a different energetic state when you're around them. And then there's some people that have the opposite effect, right? Your energy level goes down. But what I'm getting at, what I'm really striving at, I had a great coaching conversation this morning with a woman who's literally saying exactly what I did to myself not that long ago. I have no idea how I got here. I am not happy. I'm not living my best life. There's so much more to me. I just don't know where it is. And that was incredible. That was the most incredible thing that she ever could have said, because she's got the awareness and she's open, right? She doesn't know how she got there, but she realizes there was some default that happened. How did the default happen? And how does she shift out of that? So anyways, I just had to share that with you because I know that I am not the only one. She is not the only one that you wake up one day and you're like, how the heck does this happen? How did I go? All of a sudden the kids are grown and gone and they're having their own kids. Like, what happened to my life? Like, where did it go? And I'm going to tell you something. It is not too freaking late. Okay. Because I've got some other friends that are sitting there going, yeah, well, someday, I want to live a life like that. Someday I want to go travel. Someday, I'm going to tell you something. You got to stop with the someday. Okay. You got to stop, because you know what someday is? It's bullshit. I did the same thing. Someday means it's probably not going to happen because I don't believe I can do it. I don't believe it's possible. So I'm going to use the term someday because it's not eradicating the possibility. It's saying someday. When is someday? Right? You remember when you were a little kid and you asked your parent for something, they were like, let me think about it. You know what that code was? That was code for no. But I don't want you to turn into a squirrely little nut if I tell you no. So I'm going to give you a little bit of hope and then I'm going to suck the life right out of you because it's a hard no. It's the same thing as someday. Don't do that to yourself. All right. So understanding your energy, understanding how it works, how you got there, and where do you want to shift it to? Super important. So this Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be 90 minutes, going to do it on Zoom, and I've only got a couple of seats left. Okay, the link is right here in the comments. Make sure to join. Have a great day.